Greetings, freaks and geeks. I'm the Hardcore Kid. Hardcore enough to review kid stuff. And you know, out there in that big, crazy digital world they call the web, there exist tons upon tons upon tons of video gamers. Let's plays, walkthroughs, angry video game nerds, you name it. Anywhere you look on the internet, you're bound to find video game memorabilia. Of course, not everything is so sweet. There are video gamers out there who think the world completely revolves around them. They want to be like the angry video game nerd. They cuss. They make up stupid facts. They point their video camera at the TV screen because they can't afford an emulator. Alright, I did that once, but still. They are crazy. They troll, they spam, they curse people out. They think that, oh, the Xbox sucks, PlayStation rocks. They are crazy. And with that said, I've compiled a short list. The top 7 most smegged up video gamers on the internet. Why top 7? Because I like to go one step beyond the number of the beast. Cue the theme music. Number 7. The angry, pissed-off video gamer. Yeah, there's a lot of really big video gamers out there, but this guy is big. I mean, Christ, what a disgrace. This fat boomer hailing from Russia is the epitome of bad gamers. He says that he's a hardcore gamer, probably because he owns every video game console in existence.
This is my PlayStation 2. This is my Xbox One. This is my Xbox 360. And this right here is my PlayStation 3. And this is what I like to call the Nintendo shit cube.
Now what about his reviews? Well, not a whole lot to say since his account was closed a while ago. And yet 2 videos remain. His Xbox and GameCube reviews. I'm gonna rant on his GameCube review. His Xbox One gives me nightmares.
The original Nintendo Entertainment System sucked because he had to perform a certain amount of blowjobs on the cartridges in order for the games to work.
Really? I don't remember ever having to give fellatio to any of my games. Sure, I had to dust them off a few times, but come on! They're games, not graham crackers. He then goes on to talk about the Nintendo consoles, commenting on how the Super Nintendo never froze or got dirty.
That was a good system. That was a very good system. The games did not freeze, and the games did not stop while you were playing.
And I honestly wish that were true, but it's not. Every cartridge game needed to be get all the dust blown out of it, regardless of what console it was. Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis. Even with the CD games today, you have to blow on it a few times in order for it to work. So basically he rants on how the Nintendo shit cube, as he calls it, is too small. It doesn't play DVDs. The wireless controller, which I have no idea is unlicensed, doesn't work and it doesn't taste good, and that it doesn't come with an online modem. So what? It's a Generation 6 console. Xbox didn't even have online gaming yet. And besides, shouldn't you be able to know all this, since you're a hardcore gamer?
Why the fuck would Nintendo make a modem for Nintendo GameCube if you cannot play online multiplayer games?
You know, I think I understand why he doesn't like the shit cube. It doesn't taste good. The crowning moment comes at the end, when El Fatso tries to cook the GameCube in his microwave. No! That GameCube has so much to live for! It has Star Wars, it has Melee, it has... He microwaved the GameCube, and it turned into a Twinkie. Well, you know what they say. In Soviet Russia, video game eat you! Number 6. Sonic fan trolls. Ah, yes. When I was a little tiddler, I didn't play Nintendo. I was always a Sega Genesis fan. In fact, the very first video game that I ever played was Sonic 2. Sonic had an amazing run on the Sega Genesis console, but sadly, all good things must eventually end, and after Sonic hit the new generation consoles, he fell into a massive slump, with crappy game after crappy game after crappy game. And the Sonic fanboys went crazy, always whining,
"Oh, this game sucks. Why don't you make it like Sonic 2? Bring back Sally. Get better voice acting."
So after almost a decade of crap, Sega finally decided, you know what? Fuck it. We milked the series for all it's worth. Let's just go ahead, make a good old-fashioned 2D side-scroller, and mark it as Sonic 4. Hey, it worked for Mega Man 9 with its NES engine. Why not with Sonic? And I have to admit, I have seen the trailer for the new game, and I'm quite impressed. Of course, we only saw 2 seconds of it, but it still looks cool. No big deal. The really big deal has to do with the fans. With Sonic 4 now coming out, the stupid Sonic fanboys are going to lengths to make sure that Sonic 4 actually resembles the original 1991 Sonic, with 16-bit graphics and everything. They signed petitions and boycotts. They are insane! It's 2010. We are out of the sprite genre. All hail awesome visuals! But the most smegged up Sonic fan troll to make this list is a nerdy 20-something with a Sonic plushie who does his own critique on the Sonic 4 trailer.
I'm not sure if you caved in to the little kiddies again, because all I'm seeing here is a rehashed Sonic Rush game ported to the consoles. Ugh! I'm so infuriated right now. This is a complete turn-off. It's incredibly misleading.
So, what's the problem? The game looks good. Who cares about sprites and 16-bit dinky?
I mean, I'm looking at this right now in disgust. I mean, this is appalling. This is abysmal. I mean, I, along with most people in their late 20s, was expecting the classic-style, black-eyed Sonic. This is Sonic. This is the classic Sonic. I bought this plushie in 1994. Look, beady black eyes.
He is complaining that Sonic 4 looks like a bad game, all because Sonic has green eyes instead of black? Are you fucking serious? This is what I'm talking about, people. It's all about texture and graphics and whatnot. They don't care anyhow about the gameplay. All they complain is how it looks. And the only thing we've ever seen from it is a 2-second bit from the trailer. Don't criticize a game just by looking at the trailer and going on about the graphics. Wait until the game comes out and then critique it. Dumbass! Number 5. Sony fan trolls. I just wasted about 2 or 3 minutes of my time talking about the Sonic fan trolls. But I think I can spare a few minutes talking about the oh-so-dreaded Sony PlayStation jerks. Yeah, out of the giant console war between the Nintendo Wii, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3, a large majority seems to root for PlayStation, because it has better graphics and better gameplay than the Wii and Xbox combined. And that's the problem I have with this stupid war. Everyone just seems to like the PlayStation all because of the graphics. Graphics don't make a video game. It's the gameplay that makes the video game. Control, difficulty, fun factor. I don't care about Sonic's eye color. I don't care if I can see sweat dripping off of the basketball players. As long as the games are fun and interesting and exciting, that makes them good games. But some people never learn. One of the most infamous Sony trolls out there is some wannabe gangster douche named Chad Warden.
Come on now. We? Come on. That little controller, baby, that looks like a dildo. I ain't trying to play my games with no dildo.
I hate rap music, and I hate it when guys like this try to act fly. I mean, this guy is such a tool. Just listen to what he has to say.
Well, you got Legend of Zelda, where you walk around with a little bitch, and a little bitch ass sword, a little shield, and you just go, ha, ha, ha. Come on. Who wants to play that shit? I need to shoot some niggas. And that's just bullshit.
Yo, bullshit, biatch! God, did I just say that?
Everyone knows is that PS3 make the best games. And that's one thing Xbox don't got. Xbox ain't got games. It ain't got games. Shit, what niggas trying to say like Gears of War. Shit, fuck Gears of War. More like Tears of War. Man, that shit has that little bitch crying all the time. See that commercial? True Games has some 50 Cent in the background. Some Fat Joe, some ballin'.
Hey, Gears of War kicks ass. You're the one jerking off to Final Fantasy VII, Mr. Stupid Sony-loving, Nintendo-hating, cussing, whitest black Sony troll, idiot, dumbass, retard I've ever seen in my entire life! Fanboy.
Sony,
I could go on about this guy, but since his YouTube account is already closed, I really shouldn't bother. I could also mention the fat Russian boomer from earlier is also a Sony fanboy, because he's always going on about the PlayStation 2 is better than the shit cube, because the PS2 is a lot yummier.
The Nintendo GameCube, it has good graphics, good hardware, but the PlayStation 2 is way much more better than this god-awful piece of shit.
But one user that really pisses me off is a retarded 12-year-old rapper that goes by the name of Seth Dub. This kid is the scum of Sony fan trolls. All he has on his page are stupid Windows Movie Maker clips of him doing stupid rap songs about Sony is the best, Nintendo is gay. God, do you really want to hear all this? 'Cause I certainly don't. Alright, check it out.
I can remember I've been playing PlayStation and they had the best games, graphics, and hardware. Girl, ever since I can remember I've been hating Nintendo, hating Nintendo, hating Nintendo. Girl, ever since all Nintendo games are garbage and they are really shit. Game, Metroid is the same, Sony all the way. I'd rather play my PS3 any day. Smash Brothers
Shut
is
up!
for kids. Tekken is for grandboys, see Iwata. They start masturbating.
Enough!
And then I got Twilight Princess. You might as well play the better game called God of War. I played Twilight Princess. Seems like it was made for kids
Move on
under
to
the
the
age
next
of 4.
one!